Hey guys, welcome to Offstage, an awesome interview series of 4.0 Management. I am Manka, your host. Let's start off this special series with a one-of-a-kind guest. Kilala natin siya as a dynamic dancer and performer, a charismatic actress and host, a successful entrepreneur, and a proud mother. But beyond the spotlight, sino ba talaga siya? Through the highs and lows of her career and personal journey, she has remained a symbol of strength, resilience, and reinvention. Sa kwentuhan natin ngayon, we dive deeper into the heart of Mr. Regine Tolentino, the fearless, unstoppable woman behind her many crowns. Hi, Mr. Jean, how are you?
I'm great, Anka. Thank you for that very nice intro, Hijab.
Thank you so much for your time as well. And sobrang excited po ako to get to know you at pakipagtsikahan sa napakabait at nag-iisang Mr. Jean Tolentino.
Thank you so much. Siyempre, I'm one of the original babies of 4.0 management, so it's my honor and I'm just so excited to be here.
Yes. So, March, this month is March. It's International Women's Month.
Yes.
Let's talk about you first as a Filipina breaking barriers in entertainment. Kami po kasi as Gen Zs, we know the name Regine Tolentino, syempre as a local dancing icon. Basta mga ballroom, yan, Mr. Regine Tolentino talaga naiisip namin. But a lot of us do not know that you are also an incredible host. Alam niyo po, back in the 90s, Mr. Jean was the epitome of cool.
Wow, thank you.
Siya lang naman yung nagbabasa ng mga song requests of the day, pati yung nagka-countdown ng mga music videos of the week. So, in short, she has a legacy in the entertainment na as the first ever Filipino host of MTV Asia.
Yeah. So yung mga time na yun, ang tawag dyan, VJ.
Video jockey, yeah. So,
And MTV is an international channel, and there's also one for Asia. So I was the VJ for MTV Asia, the first Filipina.
so how did it happen, Mr. Jean? What did that experience mean for you?
Oh, well, I was really young when I auditioned. I was only 17. And I got hired the same year I did the audition. I didn't even know what I was auditioning for. I was just told to go to the studio, do this audition, and I just found out 3 months later that I was chosen to be the BJ representing the Philippines. So I had no idea how amazing this job would be, but I just went for it. I would work in Singapore at the time at the FTV Asia head office and shoot there. And it was just so nice to learn so much about music, the artists, and meet them actually as well. So mga nakilala ka like Backstreet Boys, Alanis Morissette, Boyzone.
Must have them, ma'am?
Yes, I interviewed them.
Wow.
Yeah, so before kasi lumaki ako sa States, and so it's very rare that you'll get a chance to meet your idols. You just watch them on TV, their music videos, you buy their albums, but you never get a chance to meet them. And so it was amazing for me to have this job, meet them, interview them, and hang out with them, and just get to know them on a personal level. So that was really incredible.
It was a great privilege talaga.
Yes.
Ask ko lang, ma'am, if that was your dream, hosting was your dream, or it was an opportunity you grabbed?
It's actually both. So ever since I was young, I love MTV because you know what? I grew up in California, but we didn't have cable TV. I don't know, my parents never got it. And so I would just have to wait for the weekly music video countdown with Casey Kasem on this certain channel at midnight every Saturday. And so it was just so, it's like, hindi ko talaga may imagine na I'll have this opportunity to audition and to even get a job because it was just so unfathomable for me to even dream that. And so when I became an artista here in the Philippines and I had the chance to audition, it's something that I hoped for, but it was even more than what I asked for. So I was just so thankful for this really huge break at that time. And I was quite young when it all happened, so it was overwhelming.
Your career definitely took off because of the VJ, being a VJ of the MTV Asia host. So aside from being a well-renowned VJ of MTV Asia, you also earned another title. You are called the Dance and Fitness Diva. So do you remember how it came about? Paano po siya nagsimula?
Well, I've always been a dancer since I was like 3 years old, taking ballet, hip-hop, jazz, even cheerleading. And when I moved to the Philippines, actually nung una, against my will, I just kind of had to do the best that I could with what I knew. And so when I came here, I did not know much about the culture of the Philippines. And I just had the opportunity because I was asked if I could be an actress. And I'm like, sure, why not? Just try it, right? But I was more interested in being a dancer because I didn't speak Tagalog well at the time. And then I was able to dance on TV, and I loved that. And because I had so many breaks in the dance world of television, like I did dancing shows, I would do corporate events. I had the opportunity to dance with different choreographers, dance groups, and I learned all these different genres. So aside from the hip hop, we did like jazz, ballroom dancing, belly dancing, even African and Hawaiian. I enjoyed study and learning about all these different dances. And so because I'm often invited to do these different types of dances, I think that's how they came with that title. I was called it when I was a regular on SOP, which is a Sunday afternoon show. And they would introduce me with that title, the Dance Diva. In terms of the Fitness Diva title, well, that came about, I think, probably 10 years ago when I was licensed to be a Zumba instructor. So I had a studio, it's RT Studios, and I would teach there as well. And then I got into doing Zumba. Until eventually I became a licensed instructor. And then I would guest and do shows such as Unang Hirit every morning and dance everywhere, all over the Philippines. And so that's probably how the title came about, from Unang Hirit.
So you were first a dance diva before the fitness diva.
Yes.
Yeah. So you experienced being famous, being sikat in such an early age, right? What age?
I was 16 when I first started with ABS. Star Circle Batch 1, or Star Magic Batch 1.
Yes, Star Magic Batch 1. So, meaning because of the fame, you also had a lot of workload, diba?
Oh, yes.
And the discipline that a normal teenager doesn't have, right?
Sobra. As in, nagulat ako kung gaano ka-hectic yung schedule because I was not a celebrity when I was in the US. And so when I came here and all these projects came, I'm one to never say no to an opportunity and for a new experience. So I would just always say yes because my management would just give me work all the time. But dun ko talaga na-realize yung pagod na sa sobrang pagod, you will sleep with your clothes on. Tapos gigising ka, walang time to even, prepare your things and just be busy every single day for like years straight. Ganon. Super nakaka-overwhelm siya.
So how did you handle that kind of pressure as a teenager?
Everything happened so fast, so I didn't get a chance to really stop and appreciate, and sort of gather my thoughts and just feel it, stop and smell the roses kind of thing. So for the longest time, I had that because I also married early. So parang wala ko talagang time magpahinga, to be honest. I was a young mom as well. I have 2 daughters. At that time, I had 2 daughters at the age of 24. So I just always try, at least nung time na yon, once a month to do a me time, whether it's getting my hair done or getting my nails done. At least once a month nung time na yon was a big thing for me. And so it was like that for a few decades, to be honest, and just go lang and go. So na-enjoy ko rin naman siya because there's just so many amazing experiences. I just didn't want to say no to anything because everything was exciting for me.
So for you, time flies so fast. That's
Sobra.
super. Yeah. But looking back, Mr. G, do you feel kilig or natakot ka din ba nung time na yon? Or dahil nga teenager ka, you felt that it was kind of, yes, it's a blessing, but
Yeah.
is it burdensome at some point?
Well, the only way that I would call it's a burden at some times because there are times where I wanted to be there for my children more. I had a lot of work here in the Philippines and abroad. I had a daily show, soap, movies, all of that was happening at the same time. I remember there was a time where I had 5 TV shows at the same time. If anything, it's just more time for my children. But most of the time I would bring them actually for my corporate events. For some of my tapings, they would be with me. But that would be the only thing because to be honest, I'm so lucky that my job is something that I love to do. I love dancing, I love hosting, I love meeting new people, I love exercising, I love all the challenges that go along with it. So I don't think of it that way, it's a burden. It's just more time would have been better.
So it was a happy time for you.
Yeah, it still is, for sure.
But we all know that, I understand personally that showbiz is not all glamour. So we also hear some negative news like, recently harassments and all. So if this happens to a lot of men, I'm sure that it happens as well to a lot of women in the industry. What challenges did you face as a woman in showbiz?
Challenges. I think almost everything I've experienced, from indecent proposals to people harassing me on set, being maltreated by my director, being disrespected from my coworkers, people steal from me or lie to me or think I'm dumb because I'm Inglesera. I think I pretty much experienced everything. But I'm a pretty strong person, so I would just kind of like, you know, talk to my family about it and pray about it and then move on.
It's all about family and
Yeah.
your faith in God. So it's really important in showbiz to be family oriented,
For sure.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way to keep you grounded.
and stay faithful as well.
Of course.
Yeah. And so aside from being host and a dancer, you're also a fashion designer. You have the Regine Tolentino Atelier. Where did it all start and how did the business evolve?
It started way back in 1999 where I was pregnant with my eldest daughter and I couldn't find anything to wear for her. So I just started designing baby dresses because I was so excited I was going to have a daughter, and I would just design these little pretty party dresses. And then I hired a sewer, and then we just kind of made the whole collection.
Oh, so that's where it all started.
Yes, in the living room, which is actually just right here, in a block away. And we just sewed it in my house, in our living room, and came up with this collection. And after I gave birth to Rain, she was too big. She was like 8.5 pounds, and she didn't fit any of the dresses I made. So I used those designs to present to Rustans. And that's where it started because they ordered my complete collection. And I was a designer for the Rustanet brand. And then after supplying for Rustans, I also started doing costumes because naging uso before yung kapag birthday ng bata or special occasions, naka-costume themed. I had like, for my Alice, it was Winnie the Pooh. And so I made her Winnie the Pooh costume, which I didn't know because I was only like 21 years old at the time, that you can't just use brand, the icon, the costume, the name, without a license. And then I became a licensee for Fun Cactors, which is the company that carries all of the Disney products. So I designed a bunch of Disney characters, like the Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Winnie the Pooh, all the characters, and I used to supply for SM nationwide.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was such a huge responsibility and load, and it was definitely just like too much to handle at the age of 21. And it was a huge blessing. However, it was just something that I couldn't handle at the time, but I was able to do it for a good 4 years.
So you have a lot of crowns that you wear or hats that you wear.
I prefer crown.
Crown.
Thank you,
You're
Anka.
queen.
Yes, St. Martin 4.0 calls me. Yes.
So aside from the crowns, they say that the ultimate title of a woman is being a mother, and you had your first daughter at
20.
Yes,
Yeah.
West East.
Yes.
So, paano niyo po napagsabay yun? Kasi, syempre, you're a celebrity and you're also a mom at a young age.
Yes.
Paano niyo po siya napagsabay?
Wow. It's very hard, and I do remember a lot of sleepless nights because I had a lot of jobs happening at the same time, and being a mom is also something new for me at the age of 20. So, I think I just would, when I'm doing a certain task, I'll be in the zone. So if I am doing my shop duties here at the boutique, designing, I will be in the zone. Just make sure that my child is safe near me, whether the yaya or whatever, and then accomplish that. And then just, organize it. So I'm a kind of a write down kind of person where I have a long list of things to do, but slowly I check it off so that I don't get too stressed out.
But did you think that, looking back at that time, do you think that it was too much too soon for a a young woman like you back then?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's too much.
But you're strong.
I am. However, when I look back, I'm like, how did I do that? I can't imagine my daughters doing the same thing that I did right now. It's just, there's so much going on. And I'm thankful that I was able to do all of that while I could.
Yeah.
But until now, like, I feel like I have so many things going on, which is great. However, you just need to pace yourself so you can enjoy everything that's happening.
So nowadays, Miss Regine, many women or young couples are choosing not to have kids. Unlike before na
Yeah.
are traditional, there's this lifestyle pa called DINK Lifestyle, which stands for double income, no kids. So what's your opinion on that?
I am okay with it. It takes a lot of responsibility to have children, bring someone to the world, and you have to like educate them, feed them, and clothe them, and teach them how to be good people. And it's a lot to take in, and it's a huge sacrifice. So if someone's not ready, then I'm okay with that. Even my daughters right now, they're 26 and 24. They're not ready. I wouldn't mind having a couple. I would love to have a baby in the house, but they're not ready, and I'm okay with it. It's fine. Enjoy each other. I tell them, have a lot of boyfriends. Go out, party as much as you want, do everything you want to do, because I never had that opportunity when I was young. And so I encourage that for them to, see the world before they settle down. Because when you have kids, I mean, that's it. I was just lucky that I was able to do that at the same time, with my career.
In short, you're a very cool mom.
I try to be, yeah, for sure. Yes.
So going back to you wearing many crowds, you have a business, you attend a lot of TV shows and events regularly. So you're always on the go.
Right.
Do you think it is a healthy thing for women to do so many things at the same time?
Yes, if you want to do it. I'm doing a lot of things because I love doing what I do. I love every job that I take. I love being a mom, and I love designing. Everything is my passion. So I'm lucky and I'm privileged that all of this is at my table, like throughout my lifestyle, right? And of course, if someone else wants to be that busy and wants to do a lot of things as well, go for it. I would suggest to just do everything you want while you can. YOLO.
You're right there, I guess. Yes. On talking about love and relationships naman, Miss Regine, I know now you have a lot of wisdom na when it comes to love and relationships. And since meron ka ding mga anak kaya na Gen Zs,
Yes.
what do you think, ano pong idea niyo sa misconceptions of Gen Zs when it comes to love and relationships?
Wow. I think because the generation now, like, they're kind of more mature about it. Whereas when back in the day, my time, like, people are so fixed with the whole image of like getting married, settling down, having us all, big family and living life, just together with the family. So it's totally different now. And people just want to like have casual relationships or maybe not even long-term ones and focus on their career first rather than family.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with it. I think kanya-kanya naman yan kung ano yung trip nila sa buhay. Kung saan sila masaya, go lang. Di ba?
Saan sila masaya?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I mean, of course, I would tell my kids, mag-asawa na kayo kasi 20 plus na kayo, di ba? But nowadays, like, people like get married at like age 30, even some of them late 30s or 40s. So I'm okay with it. It just depends because I mean, you can't push someone to do it or encourage them to settle down if they're not ready. I think they should do everything that their heart desires before they do settle down, if they want to settle down.
Yeah.
But no pressure, right? So go lang.
Very important talaga yung sila yung may gusto
Yes.
ng magiging decision nila in life.
Yes. Non-stop ko naman sasabihin everything that I want to impart. But at the end of the day, I totally respect their decision.
So on reinvention naman, Miss Regine, ng career, you are already known as top tier performer and an established entrepreneur. So now you are also venturing on content creation, right? What is the driving factor that made you decide to also explore the world of social media?
Well, 4.0 management played a huge role in that, in supporting my YouTube career as well as my social media world. I just kind of enjoyed it, and I got used to being very active, like posting, taking pictures, OOTDs, being up to date with the trends. And it's just something that I learned along the way. Actually, my daughters are the ones who are telling me what to do, what to wear, how to pose. So I kind of just follow them, and I always run it through management here at 4.0, make sure that, it's everything works with my brand. And so far, na-enjoy ko siya. And naging part na rin talaga siya ng lifestyle ko to be very social and active and out there.
Oh,
Yeah.
and how do you embrace change or embrace new opportunities like this? Like, meron na tayo ngayon social media.
Oh, embrace. I don't just embrace, like I'm just go for it. Like I even tell my management, my daughters, and everyone who's booking me, just like go for it. Just try everything. Do work here and abroad. I don't limit what I can do. Even if sometimes I don't know what they're asking me to do. I will learn it and I will do it.
Are you always this fearless?
Oh yes, of course.
Sort of fearless woman talaga si Indus Regine. Eh.
Yes, definitely. Not only in my career, also in my business. So when my client asks me to design something like this or something really outrageous, like sometimes Alodia Gosenfiao,
Yeah.
in her younger years when she was busy cosplaying and traveling all over competing, like we would sit down and talk about the designs. And when she says how outrageous or how wild she wants it to be, I'm like, go for it. It's a challenge for me too. And it's a learning process and just something new for all of us to experience and research. So we enjoy it.
On social media, we see the luxury, the travels, the glamour of content creators like you, and also casual people na nga din eh. So, however, a lot of women also feel insecure and they experience low self-esteem because of what they see on social media. How would you address this as a content creator, especially to your followers?
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I do have a lot of followers who will ask me how I'm able to like stay slim and fit and dress this way and look young. And sila mismo nagsasabi na parang I feel insecure kasi mataba ako or parang yung skin ko, marami akong pimples or something like that. So I just kind of live by example, and how I present myself is kind of what I want is for it to be an inspiration to others, like how I try to stay fit, how I dress up, how I do self-care, how I travel and do things with my kids. I don't really think of it that way that people are feeling insecure because of like what I do or what I post. I kind of feel that it's sort of more of an inspiration rather than competition or, to be judged.
Hindi natin in-encourage ang hatred and
Yeah.
tasma. So, speaking of followers, your followers come from all walks of life, from mommies to single ladies to from Gen X to Gen Zs. But most of your followers, of course, are dancers and performers who idolized you. As a dance and fitness diva, do you think the industry lacks support for dancers nowadays?
Actually, I think it's the other way around because now anyone can be a famous dancer, whether they are trained professionally or learned through videos, through TikTok. So I think it's not because there's no support or it's not there, because it is there. It's actually, there's even more outlets of where you can learn and become a dancer or a performer because of technology, the social media. And now there are classes and studios, and there's all these different workshops that you can learn and take here and abroad. So if anything, I think there are certain dying industries in the dance community, such as, let's say, jazz and contemporary ballet dance. Like not as many people doesn't enroll in that. So if ever, I think it's more of the awareness and the availability of these classes so that people can also learn the true foundation of dance before just being a dancer.
Especially with the rise of TikTok po.
Yes.
Very, bigla naglabasan lahat ng mga dancers. And also,
Oo.
madami ng mga dance classes niya.
Ang dami na.
Totoo.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, these amazing dancers also teach classes, have workshops. Ako nga, I would message them personally, hey, I'm a fan, I want to take a dance class sa'yo, okay lang ba? So yung ganon, just, just make that learning nonstop and just enjoy it and have fun. Unless you are a professional dancer like I am for when I work, I mean, there's no pressure to try different dances and just put yourself out there and learn.
But what do you think should the industry still do to elevate or uplift the dance community more for us to produce more divas like you?
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think we're already at that level where, because there are so many dance schools, so many dance studios. So it's a matter of just you taking your child or you yourself enrolling in the class and just taking it and doing it, even if it's not in your comfort zone. So like for me, sometimes I would take dance classes and ang mga kasama mga age nyo, mga teenagers.
Very
But
Gen Z ka din.
I try to join these dance classes kahit mukha akong tanga sometimes. I just do it and then minsan sa kaka-attend ko, nakakaya ko na rin yung mga nagagawa nila. And I enjoy ko. I never let like my age or like my build limit me from what I want to learn or what I want to do.
Wow. So, Miss Regine, considering all that you have in your life right now, do you think you've accomplished all your goals? Meron ka pa bang gustong gawin aside from dancing, from hosting, from all the crowns that you have right now?
Oh yes, I have another room for all the new crowns that I'm gonna get. No, just kidding. No, just joking. No, of course. I am so happy I've accomplished a lot. I mean, I take pride in everything I've accomplished because I have worked so hard at everything I do. That's like pagod, you know, and I put in the hours. So, and it doesn't stop there. If I finish a goal, I have new goals. I have hundreds of new goals. In terms of my career, like through dance, like I have my own body goals. I want to get back into love and ballroom dancing. I want to be like my fittest, buffest, six-pack, you know, just like fully J-Lo. And just do a lot of things in dance. Ang dami kong goals talaga. And then in my career, my business as well, hindi talaga natitigil, like nonstop. I have so many dreams. I already envision it and I've manifested all of these things for it to all happen, and I just make it work and yun nga, put in the work talaga. but of course it starts here, right? So it's just all there, and I still have a lot. I have a long way to go still. I've just gotten started actually.
With all the crowns, you just get started.
I need more crowns. Good job, Samag. Yeah.
You're really inspiring, di ba? Napakadami mong goals and you work hard for it. But ang dami pong kababaihan din na hindi na a-achieve yung goals nila because natatakot sila.
Yes.
They lack the guts,
Yep.
the confidence, and the courage. Yung iba din na nakikita natin, it's all facade. Kahit yung mga confident online, deep inside, some of them have fears din. Kaya hindi nila pursue yung mga gusto nila in life. What should women do to empower themselves and step out of their comfort zones like you?
As Rihanna says, fake it till you make it. You know, even if you're not that, if you already embody that you are this amazing dancer or this amazing host or designer or whatever work that you choose, you have to like feel it already before you're already there. It all starts here, like I said. And so I think you just have to like go for it and really manifest and claim everything you want to achieve before you even do your first task in getting there, before you take the first step.
So women shouldn't be scared to add more crowns
Yeah.
in their heads.
The more, the better. Just have to do it. Go for it. Why not? Life is so short.
Yeah.
You know, so I will take that class. I will do that gig. I will pick that dress because, you know, I feel like my whole life up until now, because I'm 46, like it just passed like that. Like, parang kailan lang I was just a kid, like just dancing in school or whatever. And now, ang dami na nangyari. So, I feel parang, oh my gosh, I'm already this age and ito pang gusto kong gawin. When kaya ko magagawa? Well, now's the time.
Mr. Jin, you're very hardworking and just like you said, you're 46.
Yes.
You look amazing in your 40s.
Thank you so much.
So, di ba, mahirap din po ba ang self-care for you? Mahirap din ba ang pagpapabeauty araw-araw?
Yes, it does take a lot of effort to look good at even in any profession, right? And it's something you have to take time for, which I'm lucky now that I have more time. I choose my projects now. Unlike before, I'm a yes girl to everything. Now, like, I have to have my self-care. Like, I need to get my nails done. I deserve it. I will get my nails done today, even though maybe my baby will wait for me a little bit or my family will adjust to my schedule. I will do that. I will go to the salon when I need to. I will go shopping when I need retail therapy. I will buy what I want to buy because I need that for myself. I need that for my work. I need that to be inspired. I need to feel good and mentally and physically. So I really push myself kahit ayaw ko mag-workout, mag-stretching, mag-diet. it's not easy talaga, but you really have to schedule it. You have to organize your life so that, you can achieve everything you want.
And it also adds up to your confidence, right?
For sure.
Oo. And, but do you think society gives too much importance on physical beauty that sometimes it's burdensome for women?
Oh yeah, I mean, people are so judgmental. Like it's always the case. Tumaba ka, or bakit haggard ka, or ano nangyari sa'yo, mga ganyan. Because people are so tactless. And so that is the industry. That is real life. And I've gotten bullied so many times online, even mga fan mail or whatever, of like how I should look or dress or how much I should weigh. And I've just learned that, that's engagement. And so that will also help with my work, and it's fine. I will do it at my own pace. Hindi ako nagpapa-affect sa ganyan.
Pero paano niyo po siya tinitake? Yung mga ganong criticisms?
It hurts talaga sometimes.
Yes.
I'm lucky kasi my daughters are the ones who filter these kind of things for me when I'm also busy, hindi ko na, para hindi naman nakakarating sa akin. But if hindi na maiwasan, sometimes I really do get a chance to feel that hate or feel those comments, and I'm okay with it. Because I'm pretty confident naman eh. Hindi ka naman, I will just say, oh nga no, parang kailangan ko na mag-diet. Okay, sige, adjust. But hindi yung parang, no one's gonna break my spirit.
Okay.
I just keep going and I'll just still do whatever I still want to do.
You just take them as a constructive criticism.
Yes.
Pero share niyo naman po ang top 5 beauty and wellness
Oh my God.
secrets niyo.
Okay, wow. Well, I am very religious with my skincare regimen or my daily skincare needs. I always wear sunblock. I always use toner, serum, moisturizer, wrinkle cream. And then that's like the outer prep. And of course, inside I will take like the vitamins. I'll eat healthy. I'll be active and fit. And that's what makes me productive as well. And when I feel I'm glowing, I feel more productive.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's just what keeps me going.
For your, that's for physical din ha. And syempre, vitamins,
Yes.
it also comes out sa physical life.
Yes.
But inner wellness and mental health.
Yeah, so that's super important, especially when you are a busy person. So I'm sure a lot of people can relate to just like not having that time to like just stop and, register, collect everything that's happening to you. You have to I do take that mornings to myself where I will just be like, what's going on today? Where am I? I have a diary. I have a schedule. I have my things to do list. And I also have my prayers and affirmations that keep me grounded and confident. And it's what keeps me inspired.
Can you share one affirmation that you give to yourself?
Oh, okay. Well, I actually learned that from Martin and who teaches me how to hey, you are Regine Tolentino. I am beautiful. I am fit. I am successful. I am hardworking. I have everything that I need, and I am attracting everything that I want in life.
Ladies, gawin natin yun.
Yes.
All women dyan, gawin natin nila. lahat.
Isulat niyo, I have a vision board, a very big vision board at home. And then dyan, lahat lang gusto ko mangyari. I have for every year, I'll have one bond paper where I will write 2020, 2025. Tapos nandan yung gusto ko ma-achieve, career, fitness level, sa boutique ko, sa business, sa mga anak ko, sa asawa ko, lahat nandyan. And I have those papers na patong-patong siya for the past 10 years. And then as soon as nagagawa, I check it off.
Wow.
Ganun. So when I look back, maybe 5 years ago, 3 years, even last year, okay, ito na-achieve ko. And minsan, hindi ko pa nga nasulit, I have to add it pa because I attract the things that I want. For example, last year, I wanted to do travel a lot. I ended up doing I wanted to go to 3 countries. I ended up doing like 10 countries last year. Parang ganon. So I think when you kind of like wish for things or pray for things or manifest and claim it, it comes back to you tenfold. So ganun lang akong type of person.
And then pag na-checkan, na nakikita niya talaga all your achievements,
Yes,
diba?
yes.
It's really important then.
Yes.
So going back to you as the epitome of forever young, how should women feel good while seeing their aging body and beauty?
There are so many ways. For me, I go online for inspiration sometimes when like I feel like I'm aging or I want to do something. I will research and I will look for ways to feel better and to feel inspired. So I think if you need to feel good, it's all at your fingertips. It's everywhere. You have people older than you that you admire for whatever, looks, career, work, whatever. Go to them, get advice. What do you do? You know, ask them. And I think that's what helps me. I have friends who are like senior citizens, and I'm like, what do you do? Why you look so good? Why are you so fresh? Why are you so like that? And then they will teach me what they do, how they think, how they move. And that's what keeps me inspired. And that's how I feel good. And I think that's what other people can do too.
It's all in the mindset.
I think so, for sure. Yeah.
So speaking of mindsets, there's a difference na rin nowadays on the mindset of mga nasa 90s, mga batang 90s,
Oh, yes.
and the era today.
Yes.
And because of these differences, nagiging challenge ito sa relationships ng mga families, ng community,
Right.
saan ka man pumunta.
True.
And ang mga babae po, malaki ang nagagawa natin to create understanding and connection within these people. Do you think it's different to implement as a woman or as a mother?
For me, I don't want to raise my children how I was raised, because my parents are like not verbal, they're not communicative, they're not open, they're not cool. So I want to be that way with my kids, and that's why I choose to understand them, whatever it is. Sometimes I don't even it doesn't make sense to me, but I'm like, okay, if that's what you want, that's fine. Sometimes yung mga pagbibihis, mga ginagawa nila sa buhay, life choices, I just have to understand. Ako nag-a-adjust. Because I was raised sort of like closed and not so like, maybe that's why I'm like this now. It's because when I was young, but I didn't have that opportunity to do everything I wanted. And so now I impart that on my kids. And then at the same time, I just also adjust, understand them, and go with the flow.
You're breaking the cycle, in short.
Yeah.
Isa po sa mga mahihirap na nakikita natin nowadays are women constantly proving themselves. And this is in all aspects of life, but this is most evident in social media. What's your thoughts on this?
Everyone's trying to, prove
themselves.
Prove themselves. Yeah. I mean, that's what it is. Instagram, it's pretty much all, you're only gonna post the good stuff. You're only gonna post the best picture. You're only gonna post yung mga kung saan ka maganda and kung saan ka fresh.
But naman tayo,
di ba? But that's what it is, what it is. So, yun talaga siya, accept it. And if you want to prove that you're successful and you're beautiful, and I know you can easily do that on social media, for sure. There's so many apps to be more beautiful and perfect. And do it if that makes you happy. And if that's what your life goals are, fine. Di ba?
it all comes down to what makes you happy.
Yes. Like I ask my kids sometimes, ba't hindi kayo nagpa-post? Ba't hindi kayo like ako, ang dami natin ginagawa. You can post like where you are, what you're wearing, ganda na outfit mo, ganda mo. Fine na posting. But they're like, well, we don't have anything to prove. Like, I don't have anything. And I'm like, oh, you're right. Maybe I don't have something to prove. But then, parang naging part na rin kasi siya ng lifestyle ko. And they accept that from me. And I accept that they're like that too. Yeah. And I will not push them to post or be active like me. And I respect that they feel that they don't have to prove anything. And so I learn everything actually from my kids. Because they're the ones who are up to date. They're the ones who are actually the generation now.
Yeah. Then, based on your experiences, if you have to live your life over again, can you describe the kind of woman that you would be?
Oh my, if I had to live my life over again, gosh. You know, I've been through a lot and there's a lot of stuff that I don't post that people know about, mga heartaches and mga trauma ko sa buhay. But if I did not go through all of that, I think I would not be who I am today because of those challenges. I've become that stronger person. I've become that go-getter. And so, yes, there are mistakes, pero kung nawala yun, parang hindi na ako magiging ito. Maybe I will just be a very chill, at-home kind of a person. And so, I would not change anything.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm lucky. I'm lucky that I've had a good life, thank God, despite all of the other experiences.
Okay, now enough of the serious talk. Maglaro naman po tayo, Miss Regine.
Yes, let's
Game
go.
ka ba?
Game na game, always.
This is called Spill or Swallow. Bold, fun, and a little bit spicy, just like an empowered woman like you.
Wow.
So, ang mechanics po for this is we will give you 2 choices per round.
Okay.
We will have 10 rounds of questions. Either you answer honestly the question, or kung ayaw mo namang sagutin yung question, you will take a bite or drink one of this weird food.
Okay. Okay.
But there's bonus rounds.
Okay.
If you answered 5 questions in a row, you will have the chance to make me eat one of the weird food.
Okay.
And also, we also have another one, which is the one dance pass. Just
Okay.
one dance pass,
Okay.
where you will not eat or
Okay.
answer the question, but you will dance for us.
Got it, sure.
Okay, so game ka na ba, Mr. G?
Yes, always game.
First question. What's the biggest lie you've ever told in an interview? Spill or swallow?
So I have to choose 2 answers there or give my answer like
Either give your answer or
biggest lie.
if you don't want to.
Gosh. I think I'll answer that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think I'll answer that kasi, yun, I think I've done that many times. I always lie.
What's
in
the
interviews.
biggest?
The biggest lie would probably have to be like back in the day where I told everyone I was not married, but I was. Yes, I got married, I was 18. And nung una, bago siyang na-discover ng lahat, I was denying it.
Okay.
Yes, so that was, no. So you have to eat now.
No,
Okay, okay. Ako pala gawa ng rules. Sorry.
Oh my God, kinabahan na. 5 rows.
Okay.
You answered 5
Sige,
in a row.
sige.
Okay. So the second question is, who's the most unexpected person who ever asked you out?
Ooh. Wait, ilan ba? Okay, sagad ko yan. Oh my gosh, wait. Hold on. Who do you think would be the best one? Okay. Wait, lalabas ba ito sa ano? It is, no?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Pinakamayaman tayo?
Sa pinakamayaman or sa pinakagwapo? Or pinakahat? Saan tayo? Okay, sige. Game. Sagot na ako?
Yes, ma'am. The reaction.
Yes.
Okay, so you answered 2 questions in
row.
a row. Oh my God.
Yes.
Third question. Have you ever secretly disliked a co-star but had to act nice? Who is it?
Yes. Oh, who?
Who?
It's probably shouldn't. I will.
Okay.
I will not answer that one because
So
will it not be a
would you
lady? Okay. I think I will go for the Oreo and pickles because I like both of them. Maybe just not together, but I like them.
Okay.
Do I have to eat it all?
Just one bite or one Oreo if you'd
Sige.
like.
Oreo. Paano naglilihi? Hindi naman masyadong challenging. Sige, try. All right.
My God, isang buod niya kinari.
Sarap siya.
It's nice.
Sarap siya. Okay ba
Hindi
yun?
pa na yung food yung weird. Si Mr. Regine.
Okay, weird. I like it.
Okay, so na-break na natin yung, yung 5 rows. Hindi ako kakain. Let me know if you'd like to do do the one dance pass, ha?
Okay.
Regine, okay. So fourth question. If you had to unfollow one celebrity on social media, who would it be?
I already unfollowed that person. That was that. Oh, who would it be?
Yes.
Was it Happy Filipino Celebrity? Or hindi naman?
Kahit ano nga.
I would just say Donald Trump.
Okay.
Yeah, he's such an ass.
okay.
So he's an idiot. So I hate him.
Okay. Fifth question. This will be a little hard. Who's the better dancer? Rochelle Pangilinan or Jopay Zamora?
Oh, wow. Who's the better dancer? They're both really good and they have their own styles, but because I'm into like sexy hot moves, I go for Rochelle.
Okay.
Si Jomay kasi wholesome pero hot daw siya. So I like the sexy moves.
So they're different.
Yeah,
naman
different
kasi.
styles.
Okay, parang mali yung nagawa kong question. Six is name one male celebrity that you wish to be your son-in-law.
Ooh, oh my gosh. I always tell this to my daughters. I want him to be my son-in-law. Oh my gosh. Who would I want to be my future son-in-law?
Yeah.
Oh, Regan's gonna kill me. Donnie Pangilinan.
Donnie ba rin?
For
Kinikilig si Mag.
Or Mavi.
Or
Mavi
Legaspi. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, down to the seventh. If you could delete one project from your entire career, which one would it be and why?
Oh, wow.
Eat ka na lang.
Parang, sige, kita lang ako kasi parang, wala naman akong masagot dyan eh. So, I think I'll go for, what's this? Maybe the ice cream na lang, sige.
Okay, this is ice cream with soy sauce.
Ice cream is nice. It's more on ice cream though.
Dapat dinamihan niyo pala yung soy sauce.
Hindi na damihan.
yeah, ice cream with patis.
Okay.
Okay lang siya. Not bad.
It's not a traffic.
Ay, baka gutom ako kasi nagpa-fasting ako ngayon. I'm not sure.
Okay. Eight, based on the 2010 TV series you appeared in, name the first person that comes into your mind. Blank, kasusuklaman ba kita?
Name the first person?
Yeah, that comes into your mind. Blank, kasusuklaman ba kita?
So what's your question? Who I should put in that phrase?
Yes.
Wag na, kain na lang para safe. Talaga? Hirap na. What is this?
This is soft drink and egg yolk.
I'll do this. Because, I take raw eggs every day.
Okay.
Semi-raw eggs, so. Oh, root beer?
That's not a challenge.
Not a challenge.
Yeah, that's not a challenge actually.
Ang sarap niya.
But for
Sarap siya. I like it because I eat eggs.
Okay. Ninth is name a co-actor or actress that made you cry on the set.
Di ka naman sasabihin. I remember, pero wag na.
Okay.
Okay.
Your weird food.
Chocolate, onion rings chocolate. Sige.
Onion
Sana
rings.
maging strong yung onion ring
Siya
yun.
pa rin naman si Lee.
Ha? Game. Onion rings and chocolate. Nutella ata to eh. Sarap.
Masarap.
Sarap. I like it.
Grabe, ay, ma'am.
I'm going to fix. Thank you. Masyado kayong kind.
What's the
Famous.
Sarap.
10th question, who's the worst fashion designer for you?
Oh. I will just try one of these. Like international?
Any fashion designer?
Oh, no. Wag na. Kain na yan.
Okay.
What's this?
Juice with vinegar.
What kind of juice is this?
Juice.
Orange juice. Kasi kaya shy. It's okay. It's okay.
Thank you, ma'am, for being game na game sa laro natin ngayon. Did you enjoy it?
I did. I love it. So fun. Sarap ah.
Ano po yun? Masarap. Masarap. Masarap yung
masarap
mga
busog ako.
weird food natin.
Yes.
Okay. As we come to the end of this interview, let's continue empowering self-love and strength among our fellow women. This International Women's Month, what message would you like to give women who are on their journey of self-love, forgiveness, and acceptance, and also those women who are creating crowns for themselves?
Wow. So now that it's International Women's Month, this is our month. We should celebrate ourselves and our fellow women in our lives. We should love ourselves by spoiling ourselves, giving ourselves time for self-care, time for recollection, and time for worship as well as what we all actually already do on our daily lives. Make time to exercise, make time to refresh yourselves and be inspired all the time. We should celebrate our bodies, whatever shape or form you're in. We should celebrate our minds and what we are capable of doing. Women have the greatest power in the world to bring another life into the world. And even if you do not achieve that, because we are women, we are strong and we are diverse and we are the best at everything. We can do anything and everything all at the same time. So just be proud of who you are and where you are and what you will achieve in life, and just live life to the fullest. Happy Women's Month!
Thank you for those kind and empowering words, Mr. Jean. Thank you as well for this fun and inspiring conversation with you.
Thank you, Anka.
Would you
It's
like to
fun.
plug anything or your social media?
Yes, please visit my boutique at Regine Tolentino Atelier on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube, as well as my social media accounts. Please follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube at Regine Tolentino, and I hope to see you guys on my live feed when I do go on live. And for my upcoming shows, just be in the link, and I usually post all of my events. So see you there. See you soon.
Happy International Women's
Thank you.
Month, Mr. Jean.
Thank you.
Happy
You too. Happy
Yeah.
International
Happy International Women's Month to all the women out there. Sana nag-enjoy kayo sa kwentuhan natin with the one and only Miss Regine Tolentino, the Dance Diva. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on our social media channels. All links are in the description box. Stay tuned on our next episodes as we get to know more some of your favorite personalities off stage. See you and stay awesome!
Good job. That was great.
Thank you, ma'am.
Of course.
Let's please, can you dance for us?
Nag-request na siya. Wag na, ikaw muna. Nagawa ko lahat eh, di ba? Lagi ako sumasayaw sa TikTok, so they already watch it all. You
I don't
na.
know any TikTok dances right now.
Bad.
You can teach me.
Slow. Quick. Slow. Slow. Quick. Then I'll point to you. Dance ka lang. Ikat-ikat ka lang. Here, lapit ka pa dito. Yan. Okay. Ano, ito na. Ayan. Isa pag swipe up. Ano, game na? Okay, push. Okay. Okay, music. Go. Slow. Quick. Slow. Slow. Ikaw. Go. Ah! Nahiya. Okay. Guys. Thank you. Good job. You're amazing.